So would you say this is the worst bourbon you've ever had in your life?
Welcome to another episode of the Bourbon Doctors. Today,
We gotta introduce ourselves. Chad, Albert.
I never introduced this. I never remember.
But
It's
go
whatever.
ahead. Today, what are we gonna do today?
Today, we're gonna piss Chad off.
Yeah.
We're gonna taste some flavored bourbons. Are they gonna be good? I doubt it. But we're gonna do it, and he's gonna be real unhappy about
Bad idea. Here's what I think. I mean, my bias, having drank these for years, is there is no reason to flavor bourbon. Absolutely none whatsoever. And I read all this stuff. Oh, it's blueberry or it's peach or it's apple. Anything that's cinnamon flavored is going to taste like cough syrup. Anything that's cherry is another cough syrup one.
Yeah, no good.
But, so I will admit, going into this tasting it, I'm biased.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm biased.
So, I happened to be at the checkout at our local liquor store. They had the Jim Beam flavor variety pack, and I go, I know Chad's going to hate this, so let's do it.
It's going to be no different than anyone else's flavor. What are we doing first?
And as we're checking out, our local liquor store guy, Chris, goes, hey, have you had this? And he hands me a thing of Jim Beam Ghost, Jacob's Ghost white whiskey. Apparently, this is a thing that Jim Beam is doing to try to hit the clear spirits.
All it means is it hasn't been aged. It says aged
1 year.
1 year.
1 year.
So it took on no
It's not going
of
to be
the
charred up.
bourbon flavor from an oak barrel.
This is to compete with vodka.
This is moonshine.
This is to compete with vodka. That's
Bullshit.
you're
This
supposed
is
to mix it with
moonshine.
something.
What's the proof on this?
My guess is they're all probably 60, 70.
80 proof.
80 proof.
So they took moonshine and they diluted it.
We're just hitting it right out of the bottle.
We're going to just do like you're on an airplane. Imagine you're on an
They
airplane.
give you a little cup on the airplane. I mean, I think, but
But I don't use it.
okay.
That doesn't mean I use it.
Cheers.
It's like
White Dog.
Airplane the movie, Clarence.
Oh, that's not good. It has no distinguishable flavor
Supposedly
whatsoever.
like nothing.
It doesn't taste like much.
Here's what I'd tell you. If you
It's amazing
just
that not much can
want
taste bad.
to get drunk, or I don't even know. I guess you could mix it with.
You could maybe mix it with something. You're going back for seconds. Okay, so the Jacob's Ghost White Whiskey is it's not good.
And in general, I'd
let's
say
not do that.
stay away from white whiskeys, because all it means is they haven't been aged and they haven't.
I like the flavors that come from the charred oak barrel. Thank you.
That's why we like bourbon.
Where are we going next?
White whiskey. What do you got?
I got apple in my hand. I'm just randomly pulling.
Here,
Apple.
Apple.
This is going to taste not good. That's my
You're
prediction.
biased. Don't show your bias already, man. Let's just do it. It smells like apple.
That tastes like an Apple Jolly Rancher.
Absolutely.
Sort of.
Here's what I'd tell you.
It's
If
artificial.
I was a college kid that didn't drink whiskey and wanted to drink
This is not
something that
bad.
tastes like apple pie, this isn't bad. And I'm assuming the proof on all these is about 80.
This is showing my age, but I would have to move a contact
Holy
over so
crap.
that I could read that small print. Hey,
The small
Matthew,
print is so small
tell me what that says in terms of proof.
that you can't even read it. I think it's 80 proof.
65.
65 proof.
65 proof.
65 proof. So far this is the winner for me out of two. I would
Better
rather
than
drink
that,
this.
but I would never even drink it. I don't even know why you would. I mean, it's.
It's apple. It tastes like an Apple Jolly Rancher. That really,
Here's what I would
really
do.
is.
Take an apple, cut it up, slice it
It doesn't
up, clean
taste
it,
like, but it won't
muddle
taste
it into a glass and throw some good bourbon on it.
No, because
If you want your bourbon to taste like apple, throw an apple in your bourbon.
that would be gross. We're gonna have to test that.
But that's terrible.
This is a
that's-
Jolly Rancher. It's not terrible. It's not good, but it's not
Jolly
terrible.
Ranchers aren't that good. What are we getting next? You're just going random. So I'm gonna go random.
Ooh, I kind of want to save this one for the last because I feel like it's gonna be the
It's gonna
worst.
be the worst. It's better than the white. I'll say that.
let's go
They still
peach.
suck. They all suck.
Peach, Jim Beam peach.
Georgia,
Now,
go Dogs.
I have to say, I'm like strongly on the Beam team.
Oh, I love Beam. Booker's, Knob Creek.
This might be wrong. This is.
But Beam, why you should stop this. Stop the whole thing here, unless you're just marketing this to college kids.
Oh, that is not good. That is not good. That is the white. The Ghost might be better than the peach. Oh, that
Tastes
is
like a goddamn old wash rag or some shit like that.
old wash rag. Yeah, that's not a good one.
These two are equally
No,
bad.
that is-
This one's not quite as bad.
I think the Ghost is better than the peach. The peach is really.
But
Jim
you,
Beam, you should be ashamed of
you're in a
yourself.
fraternity, sorority. Not that I want to diss them, but you may like this stuff.
You may. Water is what.
Water, exactly. Water is what I need right now, brother. All right.
Ugh. All right. So I have what I think is going to be the best. I think we should save that for last.
Just tell me what one to try next. I only got 3 left.
Let's go. Let's go vanilla.
All right.
And yes, I realize that we're not like giving this the real, like we're pouring it in a glass and swirling it and smelling it, but I don't think this is that kind of whiskey. Is it good?
That's terrible. It's not as bad as the peach, but it's somewhere between the peach and the apple. That is awful.
Oh my god. Who did this?
Whose idea was this? Why did you buy this? This is terrible.
Are you supposed to mix these in something?
I don't know what you're supposed to do with them.
Are you supposed to put this in some Coke?
Mix them in your toilet. That's what I would mix it in.
I've lost my ranking. All I know is that was better than peach.
Here's what I'll say. It's not as here. I have my ranking because I got
Apple
the
was
apple is the least shitty.
Vanilla?
The
Vanilla-
vanilla is the second to least shitty.
And then
the worst
Ghost?
shittiest are the Ghost and peach.
Peach is, I think, worse than Ghost. Ghost, at least you can drink without. It doesn't have much flavor.
It's like I don't even know what it's equivalent of.
It's still lingering. That's not. Oh boy.
Okay, we're down to 2. Honey. Don't call me honey.
You know, I saw Whiskey Tribe do this.
I mean, I like you, but stop calling me.
They liked them a lot more than I think we are. This is and it wasn't bourbon. I do have some peanut butter whiskey at home.
All kinds of Screwball is apparently taking off like mad, and I would love to see someone do a drink like a Nestle peanut butter cup with Screwball and like chocolate liqueur.
So
I wouldn't like it
on that
it'd
front.
Be good for.
I have some Screwball. It's not terrible. Of all these, it's way better than any of these. We got to go Red Stag, right? Because we go. This is the Jim Beam Honey is what I'm predicting is going to be best.
All right, here's what I'll tell you. I had this. It was probably about
Did your college age children give it
10
to you?
15 years ago.
No,
Here's what
it's
happened.
not.
I was in Florida, and they had this, we were out because we were down there, and a buddy of mine and I said, we need some whiskey. We went to the store, we went to grab a bottle of Jim Beam. When you got it, you got the extra special bottle. Red Stag was just coming
Attached to it.
Yeah. And so I said, well, all right. And I had it, and I was like, good God. Why would you screw up reasonable whiskey by making it cinnamon and making it taste like, You
went to smell that. I saw it. You can't out of this little. Oh. I don't know if I can do this.
Just you have to do it. You're the one. This was your friggin' idea. That was terrible. Okay, here's what I'll tell you. Is it worse? We got apple so far. Vanilla is kind of. These two are really shitty. What
Those three are really bad.
And the Ghost. I'm putting, is Red Stag here, or is it even worse?
No, man, I think this is... It's better...
It's cough syrup.
It's cough syrup.
It's cough syrup. If you had a cold, if you got a cold, maybe mix this with the honey.
This is not as bad as apple.
What?
Not as bad as apple.
You think this is better than apple?
No, not as. I'm sorry. Not as good as apple.
Better.
Not as good as apple.
How do you rank it?
Not as bad as.
Oh, I think it's worse than vanilla.
It is worse than vanilla.
I would put it.
Yeah, it's not good.
This is like playing chess.
Yeah.
I'm moving things around here. I don't
All
know
right.
how these men move.
The final flavor.
honey.
Jim Beam honey.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you: if you want your whiskey to taste like honey, get
I
a
know
little
we got
honey
it. We
simple
got it.
syrup.
We got it. Put some honey in it.
Buying flavored whiskey, it shouldn't even exist.
That being said, like I'm Jack Daniel's honey. I have a bottle at home. It's not terrible.
Good for you.
Let's see if this is just as good, just the same. I don't know. That's the best one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
See, you mix this with a little lemonade. It's not so bad.
Yeah. It's better than the other ones, but it's not great.
It's not as good as JD honey though.
Well, you know what? The best honey whiskey I've had is Wild Turkey American honey.
Oh, I haven't had that one.
It's actually, if you want to just sip something that has a little honey taste to it, that's fine. But to me, again,
This is very
just
artificial
get a
flavored.
really good bourbon and
some
throw a
honey
little
in it.
honey in it.
Yeah, that's probably
Just
not.
get a little honey.
No.
and a little
Back that
simple
up.
syrup.
Don't get a really good bourbon and
that's
put
true.
honey in
Get
it.
a medium bourbon.
Yeah, thank you. It's very artificial tasting. It's not as good
all
as
these
the
are.
Jim
They're
Beam
all
honey or the Jack Daniel's honey. It's
I can tell you my
tied
takeaway from
better
this.
than the apple. Don't do it is the takeaway.
The takeaway is
How
Don't
unhappy on a
buy
scale of 1 to 10?
flavored
How
whiskey.
unhappy are you right now?
I'm not unhappy. I'm at a constant level of happiness. It's just kind of where that's at, you know. Right now, I'm pretty low because this was just a bad idea. You know, when you're doing something and you go, because we were young once, and you're doing something, now you think that was really a bad idea. This was a bad idea.
This, my whole thought in this was you're gonna hate this, and I'm gonna have fun with it.
You didn't have any fun
I did not realize
because you realize they suck.
how bad this was gonna be.
Don't buy flavored whiskey.
Maybe there's supposed to be mixers.
Mixers for what?
I don't know. Maybe you're making an apple teeny. I don't know. I drink bourbon. I don't know, but this was bad.
Who are you
I'm sorry.
that you would have an apple teeny?
I'm
Why would you even do that? No one does that. That's like.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's all I can say. Really, I'm sorry.
So if you think that there is a flavored whiskey out there that's good, I don't believe you. You might as well be telling me you saw Bigfoot. And if you do, send us your thing because Albert will probably try it. What do you think?
I don't know. After this, I may never try another
I'm
flavored
not
whiskey
cheersing you on
again.
this. I'll cheers you on
Tip
your
water.
Like, subscribe.
Comment.
Give us your idea, comments. Maybe you like this.
Bourbon
crap.
is for drinking,
If you
but
like
this
it,
shit
we'll
is
send
not.
it to you. This isn't bourbon. This
Yeah.
is BS.
Yeah.
Cheers. Everyone.
Cheers.